Hey everybody, happy Friday. I'm so excited to be back on here today. So the last time that I came on, I gave y'all a snippet of what we do in the Bougie Tribe Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that group, make sure you do join that group. But before we get started, make sure y'all click, share, subscribe, like, whatever y'all got to do. Share with a friend, because today we got to uplift each other, right? We have to uplift each other. Before I even get started, y'all see these freckles are really freckling today. These freckles are really giving freckles today, but I digress. I hope everybody's doing good. We have officially hit fourth quarter, because I definitely didn't come on here in October, I don't think. But we have hit the fourth quarter of the month. And if you were with me last year, you know that when I say fourth quarter means games are won in the fourth quarter. So I don't care how far you feel that you behind, or if you done lost out, this is not your time to quit. This is your time to really just like press through. This is your time to really press through, because games are won in the fourth quarter. Football games, basketball games, hockey games. What else has four quarters? I think that's all. But those are won in the fourth quarter. The game is not over until it hits 0. So I don't care if you feel like you're down by 30, baby, you can still come up. You can still win this game. You can still win this battle. All you need is some tenacity. All you need is some ambition. All you need is some grit, and really just push through. Okay? So since we are in fourth quarter, you know, it be feeling like some days, y'all. Some days you just feel like you are that rose that has to grow through the concrete. You feel like you have to grow through some of the hardest conditions. Like literally, like, why everything got to be so hard? Why everything got to be so difficult? Why can't I grow in the dirt like everybody else? Why I got to grow between a rock and a hard place? Why do I always have to go through a rock and a hard place? And sometimes you do feel like I am that rose that has grown through the concrete. You know, everybody sees how beautiful you are. Everybody just sees your success. Everybody just admires you when they walk by, but they do not know the hell and hot water that you had to go through to actually get to where you are. They do not know how hard you really had to push through to get to where you are. They don't know the continuous pushing that you have to go through in order to get to the place that you are right now. Everybody walks by this rose and like, you know, oh my God, it's just so gorgeous. And, you know, but they don't see the rock and the hard place that you are in between, where it feels like, man, I really had to press to get this breakthrough. I had to press to get through this rock. I had to press to squeeze in this place where y'all can just walk by and admire what I'm doing. So everybody sees the success. They see the after effect, but they don't see the process. They don't see your now. They don't see your struggle. They don't see your pushing. They don't see your pressing. They don't see when you ready to give up and you ready to throw in the towel. They don't see everything that is coming against you when you listen. They don't see everything that is trying to come against you when you are trying to press through that breakthrough. They don't see you not wanting to get back in the bed when your day is just starting out to be who knows like what. Like, it just starts off bad. They don't see you ready to give back up. No, they see your press. That's all they see. They see you blooming. They see you manifesting the things that you say that you want, but they don't see that hard work that goes on behind the scenes. And sometimes we think people take us for granted because of that. People think that our lives are so easy because we make it look good and we make it look so easy, but we know that it's not. We know that it's not. But I'm here to remind you today that because you are that rose that has grown through the concrete, you are still here. You've made it. And even though every single day seems like a press, every single day seems like a push, every single day it seems like I am fighting my way to break through, you still made it. All those days that you didn't feel like making it, all those days that you didn't feel like getting up, you are here today, and I'm telling you, you have made it. You have made it. You made it to another day that you were able to open your eyes. I don't care if you are laying in the bed right now listening to this podcast or watching this YouTube. I am telling you that you have made it. You have made it. Yes, it been some hard situations that have been thrown at you and it looked like it was going to break you, but baby, you are still blooming. You are still beautiful. You are still amazing. And there are still people that are admiring your beauty and admiring your success and was like, she is strong. She is so strong. Because in the midst where it seems like you are so alone, you are that one rose in the middle of the concrete while the rest of them are in the field, while the rest of them has seemed like it has been so easy. Here you are growing in between a rock and a hard place, situations that would have killed people, situations that would have broken people, situations that would have left other people for dead and left them to give up. Yet you are still pressing through. And I am here to tell you today that, baby, just keep going. Just keep going and just keep growing, because there's somebody watching you and there's somebody admiring everything that you have been through. And there is somebody that is going to appreciate everything that you have been through, that is going to help them to keep going. Because further up along the road or further along your path, you're going to find another rose that was growing through the concrete, and they're going to keep going because you made it. Because you made it. And even though you make it look so easy, and even though you make it look so gorgeous, baby, you are encouraging somebody else to keep going. They are admiring what you have been through and how you have made it. You may not see it right now because life seems so hard, but baby, there is a beauty about you that everybody, well, not everybody, some people are really going to appreciate, and some people are going to be able to handle. See, some roses have thorns. Some roses have thorns. And a lot of times, even though roses are so beautiful, if people do not know how to handle it, they can get pricked and they can get hurt. And I have to look at those thorns as protection, because if people do not know how to handle me, you're going to get hurt if you do not know how to pick me up correctly. So you think of those thorns that you want removed, those thorns that you feel like I just got to get rid of them. No, baby, they are for your protection, because if people do not know how to handle you, they can get pricked and put you back down where you belong. Don't take that. A lot of people take that as rejection, but you know the saying, it's not rejection, but it's God's protection. Where you want the thorns to be removed, God said, no, I'm protecting you from those that do not know how to handle you. See, that hard place that you have come from, everybody can appreciate that hard place that you have come from. But it is making you, it is building you. It is your testimony to help somebody else. It is your testimony. And I'm telling y'all this because this is how I feel today. I feel like I am that rose that is growing through the concrete. Why is everything so difficult? Why is everything so hard? Why do I have to go through hell and hot water with everything that I do? Why? Why am I set apart from all the other roses? How come I can't grow in the field? Why can't I be in the field with everybody else? Because, baby, that is not your story. That is not your journey. I need for you to be built strong so that you can help carry along some other people, so you can reach back and carry some other people when their going gets tough. See, if it was just easy for you, who could you impact? Who can you testify to? But if I can get you between a rock and a hard place, and if I can show you that if I can show you that I can restore you, then guess what? You can tell somebody else how when you came from nothing, God built you up into this beautiful, beautiful rose that people admire. They'll learn to appreciate your story. They'll learn to appreciate your brokenness. They will learn to appreciate the hard work that you did to continue to push through. So I'm telling you, if you feel like you've been isolated, you feel like you have to go through hell and hot water every time you have to go through, baby, you are a rose growing through the concrete. You really are a rose just growing through the concrete, but everything is going to be beautiful. everything is going to be beautiful. And once you bloom, and once you have made your final breakthrough to get to the place that you really need to be, people are going to appreciate your beauty. They are going to appreciate your story. They are going to appreciate your testimony. So I'm telling you today, do not give up. Like I said earlier, I don't care if you're watching this from your bed where you've been crying all morning long. Don't you give up. Don't you give in. Don't you do it. Do not do it. Because God is going to restore you. God is going to make sure that you have everything that you need. All of this pushing is not for nothing. It's not for nothing. It's a vision on the other side of your breakthrough. It is your destiny on the other side of your breakthrough. Roses make people's day better. Roses make people smile. Roses bring people joy. You are here to help bring somebody else joy. You are here to help bring somebody else to a place where I can still make it. You are here to bring a smile to somebody else's face. Like your presence alone can change somebody's mood. You're here to impact. And the devil did not want you to make it this far, but you did. But you did. So don't you quit. Don't you quit. I didn't quit. That's why I'm here on a Friday. Because I refuse to allow the enemy to have me today. I refuse to have the enemy. I refuse to allow him to allow me to stop, to give up, to just quit. I refuse. And I need for you to refuse to allow the enemy to have your mind, to allow the enemy to have your day. I need you to refuse it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the process, because it's something beautiful on the other side. It's something beautiful on the other side of your breakthrough. It is. All right? That is an airplane. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but that's a whole airplane. But I just wanted to come on and just encourage y'all today, to remind you that you are that rose that is going through the concrete. It's hard, but it is beauty on the other end. I love you guys.